I was always a little skeptical about things on the internet.
I'd tried other dating sites before, but all of that self-examination was exhausting.
When you're swiping left and right, you're not thinking about who you really are or what you want out of life.
This isn't about finding the one.
No, it's about finding anyone who's willing.
At Tinder, we use a scientific system to help you find someone who's just looking to fuck.
Sure, we've had our off moments, but for the first time in a while, I found someone I can bone and never speak to again.
Tinder makes it easy.
And fun. Oh.
Other dating sites ask you all these questions about your personality. At Tinder, we're on a binary scale. We just show you a couple pictures and ask, would you hit it?
Yes, yes, yes.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess. Who I found on Tinder was exactly the person I was looking for. Not on the mouth.
I don't think anyone should ever give up on finding the perfect one-night stand.
You never know what the next person you swipe might let you do to them.
On Tinder, whether you're a completely average person or a terrifying child molester, we'll find someone to boink you.
Go get some sex with Tinder. Now only 20% prostitutes.
Wow! You took a really flattering picture.
Thank you.
Nope. Nope. If I was drunk, maybe. Which I am, so yes.
Oh! Hello, Moses. Click here to subscribe. Oh, that's definitely dick pics. He's for sure circumcised. Oh, and that
Everything
beard.
that you touch first, Latinos touch. We're there every day early. Everything you touch. Let me give you some examples. Taco Bell had some tainted green onions. Oh, God. I got E. coli from them. Some tainted green onions showed up at Taco Bell. Okay, white people get E. coli, the whole world fucking stops. Who picks the onions? Latinos. You talk shit about us, it gets down to the fields. I didn't hear you. What did they say about us? They don't want us here, we're lazy and we're depleting the system. Oh yeah? Mira, ¿quieren onions? Mira, cabrón. Hasta en el culo, güey. Here, take that shit to Taco Bell. Take it. There's your chalupa right there. Here, let me put some hairs. Ay. For my culo, because they hurt. Ay. There. Better. Think outside the bun. There.
All the times I smelled something not right, it's 'cause I'd spent in the toilet all night. You're adorable, I think we agree, but your room, it smells like 6-day-old pee. And I didn't want to point this out, but I think this is from your second birthday, so I warned her, you may be a hoarder. And baby, I'm gonna shout, if I find a 3-week-old banana in your backpack, maybe you should know that your mama won't do it, and she does everything. Her kids are adorable, but disgusting. And I've been so caught up in my job, didn't notice that pile there, but now I know that it's a month of underwear. And if you like the way she cleans it up, or maybe you should clean it up yourself. In college, your roommate will hate your guts, so maybe you should clean it up yourself. Yeah, the kids are slobs, I think we agree, but why is she now looking at me? Is it 'cause you find those nuggets of bread from my nightly second dinner in bed? And I didn't know it made you mad that I'm really good at making a 30-foot three-pointer, but I missed the hamper. And baby, would it make you sad when I told you that thing in the playroom, it was not a toy, but it's really a donut? My mama, she loves me and I'm in love with her, but she goes nuts when my shoes are on the counter. And I get so caught up in my job, I left out this chicken bone, and now I know I'm probably sleeping on my own unless I learn not to take off the boss. So maybe I should clean it up myself. And I've learned that's not the place for a floss, and maybe I should clean it up myself.
Live from the Raw Talk Studios in Southwest Florida, it's the Charles Richardson Show.
And it is a Monday. Wow. Right off the bat, clearing my throat. It's a Monday, March the 11th, 2024. Welcome to the Charles Richardson Show. Here on Facebook, X, YouTube, and across the internet radio streams worldwide. Worldwide. Wide. Wide. What was that? Prestige worldwide. Wide. That's from Step Brothers. Love that movie. I know you don't like it, but I do. I love it.
Kind of dumb.
It is kind of dumb, but you know what? It's a good dumb.
But you know, you keep saying how you don't like Will Ferrell, but how many Will Ferrell movies do you really enjoy?
Will Ferrell's getting to the point where he's kind of like a Jim Carrey. I don't like Jim Carrey, but there's Jim Carrey movies I do like. But it's like, I don't know. There's just something about Will Ferrell that makes him just dumb. Maybe it's just him being Will Ferrell.
Talladega Nights.
Yes, dumb.
But you love it.
I do.
I like that one too. That one's
yeah,
really funny.
So let's not. But Step Brothers, he had a co-star that was equally as dumb and retarded.
It's the same guy that's in Talladega Nights.
I know. It almost like it's an Adam Sandler type thing. It's like they have to act together.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing is a lot of the comedians have like set people that they work with on a regular basis.
Yeah, exactly. Kevin Holly in the house wanted to go ahead and show him some love as he's showing us love. Hey, what's up? Yeah, it has been a minute since Kevin Holly went on there. He actually replaced me on Wednesday nights at IRN broadcast. I mean, they upgraded. Nobody wants to hear this shit, so they listen to Kevin Holly. But thank you, yeah, definitely appreciate it. 813-699-5353. Happy Monday, everybody. This week started shitty. I mean, and most of the show is me 75, 80% bitching. So I'm going to start off with a little bitch, and then hopefully we'll end it with some good stuff. We always do. We end up with the good news most of the time. But my work, oh my God, I cannot wait to get another job and get out of here. I can't wait. I love working at home. I love getting the benefits from working for a cable company. I love it. But oh my fucking Jesus Christ, Lord, have mercy on me. Today was just off. I had to literally call out. I called out for a half a day. I knew I was going to get into like one of those half occurrences. I'm already at the end of my occurrences as it is. So it's like I one more little pinky step and I'm done. Which I guess is kind of what I'm looking for anyway. I don't really care anymore. But I don't want to go out that way. I want to go out with, trying and getting written up because I think I have a better shot at unemployment by then, which, unemployment's like $1,000 a month or something like that. It's like unemployment here is shit. It's like $550 every 2 weeks. But it's something. And I get to lay on my ass for a little bit. No, I'm just kidding. I couldn't go without working. I really couldn't. I couldn't just go ahead and just let my wife work, 88 something hours a week or every paycheck and me just sitting on my ass doing nothing. I got to work. I can't. I'm not like that. I'm not like that. Because even if you were like the major breadwinner, even if you were a BCBA bringing 40, 45 an hour, shit like that, I still would want to work somehow. Bringing in something. I wanted to have my own money. That's the way I've always been. But honestly, this is really going ahead and jolting my mental stability. It really has. And it's just, Lord help me. Lord help me. Look, you know what? This is Father Charles, and I'm going to do a prayer. Lord, I know I don't ask much of you. Matter of fact, I rarely talk to you. You know, you're like that, really weird cousin or really weird uncle that molest people, and I just stay away from.
No.
I'm just going to go ahead.
Honey,
What?
that's blasphemous.
That's not.
Don't say that.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I'm doing it in a comparison.
No, but
That
just didn't sound right.
It has nothing to do with God
didn't
being.
sound right.
It had nothing to do with that.
And
All right. So, all right, Lord, I don't want to talk to you that much, and I need to ask you something. And just a little bit. Okay, one of two things. If you could go ahead and give me the strength just to get through this week, which is only 3 days of work, believe it or not. I got Thursday and Friday off and then spring break. I'll be happy. I don't have to work for a week. Plus, do me a favor. Give me the strength to at least get through these next 3 days. 2 days. 2.5 days. Whatever. Give me the strength. Or have I hit the lottery this Monday, tonight? Let me hit the lottery tonight, and all will be forgiven. All the suffering that I've gone through for the past 46 years, it will all be forgiven. I will forgive you, Lord, for everything you've put me through. Or just go ahead and reach down into your mighty, mighty heart and give me the honor and strength to go ahead and just survive this next 2 days without me breaking my hand or breaking my head by smashing it up against the wall. Please. Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, and whatever these two shoulders mean. Thank you. And I'm over here, as I do that, I'm over here looking at this gerbil. This, what do they call this? I'm over here looking at this gopher from Caddyshack. And I'm thinking this is my God right here. This is my idol. Lord Gopher, please look over me like
You're
you did
nuts.
it. Look over me like you did at Caddyshack. Please. That movie Caddyshack, you'd help so many people. You helped that golf caddy get laid. You helped that guy who gets no respect get respect. Forget his name. Dangerfield. Yeah. That old wrinkly penis. You did it. You did it all, Gopher. Please, Gopher. Give me the full strength to either get laid or keep my job for a few more days. One of the two. Doesn't matter which one. It's okay. And there you go. That's all. John's in the house. Hello, Charles and Alyssa, he says. Hello there, John.
Hi, John.
Hi, John. So, just the beginning. And I had so much I look forward to this week, too. So, on Thursday, we're going to the Rays and Braves game over here in Northport, in Venice area with Cool Today Park. And I'm taking my son. We got front row seats right next to the Brave dugout. He's going to bring his ball. And we're going to make sure we bring like a pen or a marker or something. And we're going to try to see if we can get us some autographs. Should be kind of cool. I don't care who we get. Just somebody. Somebody. I don't care if you're like you're going to be a. I don't care if you're going to be a Winn-Dixie bagger after spring training and you have no future. Just sign the ball. You know, that would be awesome as long as you're in uniform. You know, I don't want the field maintenance crew coming out and signing the ball. We don't need that. We need somebody in a uniform. Rays preferable because I'm going to be in a Rays jersey. We want to definitely see that. Got that, and then Friday we're going up to Disney. Me and Stefan. We're going to go up to Disney. Listen, I'm going to be on the lookout for the Stitch ears. Relax, okay?
Doesn't mean I don't wish I could go.
Of course you wish you could go, but you can't. You have to work. I'm going to look out for the Stitch ears. I'm going to look out for them because I know that's one of the things, that was the agreed upon terms. I go up there and I get you Stitch ears. or I go up there, don't get stitch ears, don't bother coming back. That's pretty much it. No stitch
I mean,
ears,
if they
no
don't
return.
have them, I can't.
No.
I can't fault you for it.
Yes, you can. You're the one that wanted to take the chance. It's like going It's like Russian roulette. I go up there and I strike out on stitch ears. I have no place to stay. I'm done. I am homeless. There's not sleeping on the couch. I sleep in car. Stefan allowed in because Stefan's a minor, so he's allowed back in. But Charles, no stitch ears, no admittance. No bueno, if you speak Spanish. So that's my thing. That's my mission in life when I go up there, is to get up there and find stitch ears. If I don't find stitch ears, I might as well not even make the trip coming back. Might as well stay at Jimmy's. I'm done.
No, you're not staying at Jimmy's.
I'm going to be hated.
I really do wish they had that popcorn bucket because I want it.
Yeah, there's a new popcorn bucket that's out there that I shared on the page. It's a really cute popcorn bucket, but like always, we're disappointed to see that it's only at Disneyland, which is not here in Florida. And there we are, right there. It looks like a little birdie.
It's a cute little
It's
birdie.
a cute little birdie. Why would they not do this? Why would they do this to us? I don't get it. Why would they do this to us? Have that birdie. Whoops, sorry. Have that birdie. Oh, damn, it's on Roku. I can't. It's on the wrong input on the TV here.
Yeah, it is.
But, yeah, hold on a second.
That's all right. I already saw it.
I know you saw it, but still. Input. I think it's up here. Nope. Yeah, that's it. Okay. I got it. I mean, it should go. There we go. And I mean, I never knew that they had a bird on Minnie and Mickey's Runaway
You didn't
Railway.
notice the bird?
I
He's
didn't
in
notice the
every
bird.
single scene.
It was?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that. I'm just noticing. I'm just enjoying the ride. I don't care about paying it. See, that's why I would never do good in Big Brother. I don't pay attention to the little things. I'd be so screwed with that. But anyway, this little thing here, this popcorn bucket, they had that. They're having it at Disney, and it's done. They're going to Disneyland, not Disney World. So they're going to skip us. They say, screw you, we don't want you, and just go on from there. But it's okay. It's all right. We got more Disney stuff to talk about here later. Oscars were last night. I know hardly anybody cares about the Oscars, and if you do, there's only one reason why I would have cared, because John Cena made an appearance, butt naked. This, and Alyssa may appreciate this.
I mean, he's not really my type, but
No,
he's
not
got a
because-
nice body.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's very, very contorted, if you know what I mean.
But yeah, he's not really my type.
They had him cover his wee-wee with a nice, I think that's the normal size of those cards, those presentation cards
Yeah.
of costume design. I'm probably going to get flagged for this, so I'm just going to stop it now. But he went ahead, apparently, so in real life, they actually went ahead and made sure his crack was covered, and apparently somewhere on the front function, I hesitate to know where, there was a Velcro strip that held the card in place in case he lost handle of it, if you know what I mean.
I don't know.
I don't
want to
know
know
either.
where they put that Velcro.
I have a pretty good idea, but I'm not going to say. So John, where did you wear that Velcro stuff on? Well, don't really want to say, but could be as Johnson. It was kind of cool because Jimmy Kimmel, to the lead up to it, Jimmy Kimmel was reminiscent about 50 years ago. The funniest thing happened at the Oscars, the most shocking thing, 1974, something like that. 1974, there was a naked man that streaked across the stage. And he said, wouldn't that be funny if it happened again? And he waited. And I said, wouldn't that be funny if it happened again? And John kind of leaned over backstage, his head, and said, Jimmy, I can't do this. He says, what do you mean you can't do this? So they were going on a whole tirade. And he says, it's just like you wrestling. He says, when wrestling, I'm wearing jorts, shorts. It's like, so it's like, just come on, just hurry up. So he comes out, slow walking to the side with this thing hanging over his Johnson with the announcement card. He says, I can't go ahead and read the card because he would have to lift it up. He was actually naked. He was actually naked with a few exceptions just to go ahead and make sure the FCC didn't file a complaint. But he was naked. And what made it weird is afterward that they put a little robe on him in between.
It was a curtain.
It was a curtain.
It was a curtain. They tied it around him like a toga.
It's a gold curtain. I mean, I guess I thought it maybe would resemble an Oscar trophy, which I thought it did. But okay, it's a curtain. So they went ahead and put a curtain over him. During the presentation, the video presentation of the best costume design nominees, and then afterwards. Lo and behold, guess who's the next presenter? Dwayne Johnson. So he goes backstage wearing this curtain, butt naked, shaking hands with Dwayne with this shit-eating grin. Like, that couldn't have been, I knew that had to have been planned. It had to have been laid out just exactly like that. You got to have two wrestlers go ahead and meet up at the Oscars. If one's going to be announcing, you got to have John Cena come out and do something stupid and wacky. And this is where I feel bad for John, because I know he called out The Rock like back in the day, and he called him out legitimately, not like a shtick. He called him out legitimately when he first went to Hollywood and made a success and stuff like that. And he kept saying the WWE will always be, or WWF, whatever it was that back in the day, will always be my home. I will always be a WWE. I will always be The Rock. Blah blah blah. Then he makes, he doesn't appear in the WWE anymore, but he's making a shit ton killing in Hollywood. And Cena, obviously it was written into the script, but Cena went ahead and called him out on like, dude, you're never here. How the hell can you say you love WWE, but you're never here? I'm here week in and week out. Where the fuck are you? They had some major heat. And this is all made public when Cena was interviewed on the Howard Stern show. And The Rock, being the professional he is, went ahead and made the storyline. And they eventually went ahead and, reconciled and said, Cena apologized and everything like that because he didn't know what the fuck was going on. Because look what he's doing now. He's more Hollywood than wrestler. And he knew he wasn't going to be able to do this forever. He's 46, 47 years old. And he even said, it's like, I'm going to try to push this till 50, but I think that's it. I'm running low on the gas as it is. I can't do this like I used to. The Rock, he's like in his 50s, mid-50s, but he's, first off, he's got Samoan blood in him, and he's, he's basically hasn't stopped. He's been an action star, so he's always on full throttle. I think Cena's kind of taken some time off and become a regular person. But yeah, it's like, now he's in the, I think he's doing more to try to appease the crowd. Like, honestly, I don't think Cena was ever going to be a real presenter, if you know what I mean. Cena hasn't really done a whole lot. Yeah, he's starred in some things. He's known in some areas. But Dwayne Johnson, he's your action hero. He is the modern day Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's been in action movies, G.I. Joe, Fast and the Furious. He's been in all these movies. And it's like he's the guy that if you need an action star, he's going to be the top of the list. John Cena hey, if you need something funny and maybe an enema up the ass like on Cock Blockers, we'll call John Cena.
Oh, but that movie's hilarious.
That was fucking funny. But I'm just saying that's Cena's role. Cena's role is not to be the action serious star. He's the comic relief.
Yeah.
Can he live with that? I don't know. I think he can. I think he's good enough to be a comedic star, but I don't ever see him being like an action hero. I think The Rock can be both. We've seen him in both. We've seen him do comedic roles in the Game Plan with the little kid. He was a football player and he's being funny. And then we've seen him in serious roles, like G.I. Joe and Fast and the Furious as being a detective. So it's The Rock can do it all. Cena, I think, trying to follow in his footsteps. I don't see. I think he's more of a comedic actor, to be honest with you, and that may suit him well. I honestly think he's set for life anyway. There's no real reason. I mean, if he wants to motivate anything, it's motivating himself. If he wants to go there, because I seen his house that he owned in Tampa, almost $5 million. That thing's fucking huge. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure The Rock has got even a bigger house, but it's like, dude, the dude's comfortable. I see no reason for Cena to do anything more. Look, do the Wipeout show. Successful in that. Do the Wipeout show. Do syndication, whatever. Maybe appear on, Days of Our Lives or something like that, because they need some actors over there.
Oh, stop.
They need some hunk of man over there.
Don't make fun of my show.
You imagine John Cena going into soap operas. You imagine him going ahead and putting an attitude adjustment on Demera, blasting him through a table. There you go. That's the end of the Demeras.
Which Demera is he gonna go after?
Any of them. They all suck, don't they?
Stefan, EJ.
Oh, there's still a Stefan Demera?
Yeah. Stefan came back from the dead.
Well, he'll body
Get
slam
with the
him
program.
and yeah.
Get with
Again?
the program.
How
He
many
came
times
back
has he
from
come
the
back
dead.
from the dead?
Stefan just once.
Oh.
Stefano.
Oh, Stefan. Oh.
Stefano came back from the dead quite a few times, but the actor
Oh,
who plays
Stefan-
him died
okay.
in real life.
Okay.
So he's not coming back.
Right. So Stefan, I thought, was the old guy.
No.
But it's
Stefan is his son.
Yeah, Stefan with the middle name O.
Yes.
To go ahead and be really cute.
Stefano
Stefan
is gone for good.
Good. I don't even know why I care, but good. I don't even know. I don't know why I care. But anyway, the Oscars one, I kind of wanted to watch it because, they had the red carpet, and of course you got ladies over there with their big freaking blow up dresses that the shoulders look like they're 50
The
feet
one
long.
looked like she was carrying a comforter.
Right.
I don't know who it was.
You know what?
It was ridiculous,
At least it didn't look like the dresses were painted on. You know what I'm saying? At least it wasn't that.
Yeah.
It was complete opposite.
Some of them were really low cut though.
Well, you gotta show the cuties. You know what I'm saying? You gotta show them.
Well, I think Billie Eilish looked like Amy Farrah Fowler with her dress.
Billie, I don't get her at all. I mean, I think she's
weird.
I think she's a goth person. I think she's kind of on the, on the tomboyish thing. You know what I'm saying? She's not really one for showing off her body, so she just wears layers.
Yeah.
Well, she's the one that should go ahead and wear the comforter. That's what I'm thinking.
No, because she's not super girly either.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, she kind of wore like a suit.
Yeah, she had on like a blazer and a skirt. It looked like something Amy Farrah Fowler would wear on Big Bang Theory.
I mean, she did. I mean, for the comparison of Amy Farrah Fowler of Big Bang Theory, she did show off her ankles.
Oh, yes.
You got
yes.
So that's
she did
a big
show her
thing.
ankles.
She did show some skin.
Yeah.
But it was
although
the
Amy
ankles.
did further down the road.
Further down the leg. Yes.
No, further down, like the later episodes, she wore a little bit less conservative clothes, but still they were pretty.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think there's still a lot of clothing there for the most part. Like you would wonder how Amy would dress in summer.
The same way she dresses any other time.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it would matter really much.
Probably not.
She would still. I mean, I don't get Billie Eilish. I really don't. You know, I don't think she's that attractive to begin with anyway, so I guess maybe it's a good thing she covers up. But whatever. I think that was her brother too, playing the piano.
Yeah, because they mentioned that when they were coming in, that's her brother. I didn't know she played with her brother. I didn't know she performed with her brother.
Yeah. So she went on there, and she went on to perform at the Oscars. The only soundtrack that's made for Billie Eilish has no vocal talent whatsoever. What was I made for? Basically, he's going ahead and just whispering the whole goddamn thing.
From Barbie.
Yeah, I know it's from Barbie. I get it. Yeah. And you know something? She actually went ahead and won Best Original Song for that. I say you're really fucking slow. And, it's just that whole song was annoying as fuck.
I'm not a fan of Billie
I don't like
Eilish
it. Well, no, I just don't like
in
the
general.
song.
Well, I'm not a fan of her in general.
I know. I get it. They went ahead and performed the breathy Barbie hit. That's what they call it. Whatever. Ryan Gosling actually went ahead and did his version of the Barbie song. I'm just Ken. So it's like Barbie was really represented last night.
It was the biggest movie of the year.
Actually, Oppenheimer got a lot of awards. We got to take a look at that movie.
I have no interest in that. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, maybe it's not a bad idea.
I just have no interest in it. It's not my type of movie.
Well, I hear somebody's
I will
disagreeing with
be
that.
right back because I got to take care of something else too.
You do that. So yeah, Oscars were on last night, and like I said, there was some cool performances. There was some cool awards given out, some cool scenes. But again, who's really going to go ahead and watch 5 hours of that shit? Really, it's crazy. And I agree, John. John went ahead and mentioned the John Cena bit was kind of funny. It was a good break on everything else going on the Oscars. So I definitely agree. 813-699-5353. So some of the reactions to the Oscars, obviously John Cena was one of them. It was kind of good on that one. Oppenheimer was the big winners there. Couple of the performances. They even had one of the dogs on there. I have no idea where the dog came from. Robert Downey Jr. was in the house. Arnold Schwarzenegger and the short guy. I forget his name. Danny DeVito. They were presentations up there. I don't think they were mentioning State Farm. Don't want to do that. Neighbor.
Get in the chopper.
Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling in a duet with Ken. It's kind of cool. They once said actually Ryan Gosling's performance is better than any Super Bowl halftime show. I can't imagine that. Why the hell would that be the case? Yep. Best Picture went to Oppenheimer, like that was expected. So, and not Al Pacino, who the other? Robert De Niro is in the house as well. Robert De Niro looks old. I mean, I know he is old, but he just looks it. Like some people age. Like say you get the stamosis or you don't have stamosis. Trust me, he does not have stamosis.
Some people have the opposite of stamosis.
Yeah, some people have De Niro's.
De Nirosis?
De Nirosis. Yeah, there you go. Powerballs tonight. $532 million. Hold on a second. Million
Dr.
dollars.
Evil?
Yes, Dr. Evil.
Million.
And it's not just that. Mega Millions is 700 and something million too. So we got two big jackpots that we're aiming for. We know what we want to do with the money, right? We want to make sure that we spend it all on a brand new mansion. We're gonna buy John Cena's mansion.
Only if we can call the lottery dream home guy.
Yes, we gotta go. We gotta hold.
We gotta call David.
Yeah, we got. That's his name, David. Yeah,
I can't think of. I don't know his last name. But
we gotta call that weirdo.
David.
David. Oh my God, David. Ugh. I swear. I mean, I can't stop watching that show. I really can't. Because
even though sometimes, most of the time, the people are only buying like a kind of a mediocre house.
Well, the thing, it's not real. No, not most of the time. See, the thing is, you don't really see people that are winning $200, $300, $400 million in the lottery go to David. That's what I'm saying is like if we hit the big one, oh, we're calling David. This is going to be the biggest My Lottery Dream home ever.
Well, occasionally he'll get a $5 million winner or something like that that'll want to buy $1 million home.
$1 million, yeah. Fuck that. We're gonna go ahead if we win Powerball, which is $260 million in cash. We're going to David, and David's gonna ask us, how much did you win? Well, we won $260 million. Oh my God, $260 million! Never had that much before. What's my spending limit? I don't know. 30 million, 40 million. I mean, my God, he is going to go ahead and he's going to shit rainbows. David's going to go ahead and shit rainbows. Oh my
hilarious,
God.
Though.
He's funny.
Just funny.
He's funny. And honestly, honest to God, we're probably going to pick our own fucking house anyway, because I know how it all works, is they'll go ahead and show 2 or 3 or 4 homes or whatever. And honestly, maybe we'll talk to HGTV and say, hey, listen, we want to make this like a complete whopper. We want to buy 2 houses. So we want this to be like a full hour episode of David buying us a house here in Florida, and we're going to buy one in Massachusetts.
Well, no, there was a guy who won like a big jackpot.
Oh, yeah.
And
There's
he bought
a thousand
house
a day.
In Florida.
He bought, $1,000 a day, I think it was.
Yeah, he bought a house in Florida, and then he did another episode where he bought an apartment in New York City.
Yeah, okay, fuck that. So we need to go ahead and do 3 houses. We need to do 3. We need to do 1 in Manhattan. And we'll just match that guy. We'll fucking blow him out of the water. As a matter of fact, we'll live above him. We'll stomp on the floor. Hey, we're better than you, and we know it. Or some shit like that. We'll get 1 in Florida. We'll like buy something in Miami. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to live in Miami, honestly.
I wouldn't want to live in
Orlando, Kissimmee, Orlando. That's where we want to go. Ultimately, obviously, we keep this house, renovate it, and this will be like we're gonna come down and visit family for the week or 2 house. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we even rent it out.
Yeah.
Why not? But we need to go like, all right, so how much am I getting? I'm going to say 10 million. And David's going to shit rainbows. He's going to say, oh, glorious. Oh, my God. I get to do $10 million houses. Are you serious? I can't do it. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
David's fruit of the loom.
Yeah.
Really loom. So we know
fruity.
he's super, super tutti frutti. But it's okay. Listen, we like David. We like David. We think he's awesome. He's funny. I'm not a fan of tattoos, and he's basically like a fucking billboard.
He's a walking billboard.
He is. But it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna go ahead and call HGTV.
I just want to see what he wears.
Oh, we already know what he wears. What the fuck are you talking about? We want to see what he wears.
I'm just saying it's different every time.
Well,
and it's always something like over the top.
Well, honestly, if he comes down to Florida, he's going to be wearing something light and airy and really neutral color looking.
The ones where he's up north and it's wintertime are the best because he comes in these like fur coats and this is like mess.
Yes. Honestly, here's what I really worry and I'm concerned about what we wear. because like he's always like saying, "Oh, I love the way you look, this and that, blah blah blah." Can you imagine if we show up there in my fucking little just trunks and a really wacky T-shirt, and you're showing up with like freaking Stitch and everything like that?
They probably wouldn't allow us to wear anything
yeah.
with any kind of
we're gonna
branded.
we're gonna get the fucking producers saying, go home and change. Like, what the fuck? Go home and change. I don't know either. But man. Oh god. Yes, we need to call David. The jackpot tonight, it's $532 million, 260 if you take the cash option. And that's after all taxes. And that includes Florida taxes. We walk out 260 cleared. So we're looking for a winner there. And if we don't win there, the next one is tomorrow. Mega Millions at $735 million, 356 is the cash option after taxes. And that's, again, Florida taxes, not you know, dumbass states that require another tax. So, in honor of St. Patrick's Day, get your ass to Krispy Kreme. They're offering 4 new donuts. They're bringing back the popular original glazed donut. In honor of the holiday, customers can get a new St. Patrick's Day themed donut beginning March 11th today. And for a limited time at participating shops across the U.S., Krispy Kreme said in a news release on Monday. Additionally, customers wearing green who visit Krispy Kreme in-shop or drive-thru on March 15th through the 17th can receive 1 free original glazed donut, no purchase necessary. The original glazed donut is exactly what it sounds like. It's an original Krispy Kreme donut gone green. So there you go. And it actually kind of looks neat. It's got the green, it's green cake with the green glaze.
Hang on 1 second.
Yep. There's new Krispy Kreme flavors there. Luck of the Rainbow Donut, which is an original glazed donut dipped in green icing, Rainbow Explosion Sprinkle Blend, and topped with a buttercream cloud. Then we have the Shamrock Cookies and Cream made with Oreo cookies. Jesus. It's a unglazed shell filled with cookies and cream filling, made with Oreo cookies, dipped in a white icing with green drizzles and St. Patrick Fusion sprinkles. Then we have a plaid party donut, another unglazed shell filled with white Krispy Kreme filling, dipped in chocolate icing and drizzled with green icing. And finally, the Shooting Shamrock Donut, an original glazed donut, dipped in light green icing with a green icing swirl topped with a shamrock sugar piece. The 4 new donut flavors are available in shop and for pickup or delivery by Krispy Kreme's app and website. The company said customers can also find the collection in Krispy Kreme 6-packs delivered to select grocery stores. I haven't seen anything yet at Publix, but I think they were just came out today. So that's be on the lookout for those new designs. A lot of them sound pretty good.
I'm not a huge fan of Krispy Kreme though.
But I like those different flavors. And obviously the Shamrock Shake is already out there. We also have the green shake at Arby's. I forget what that one is.
The
that
Andy's
was the
mint.
Yeah, Andy's mint one. So that's good. Even though it has nothing to do with Shamrocks.
I was going to say, isn't that one available year-round?
No, I don't think so.
I thought it was.
I could be wrong. But, yeah, I don't think so. Spring break is kicking off. It's kicked off already here in parts of Florida. And it's making an appearance at local beaches, especially in Clearwater Beach down here in Florida, one of the world's top beaches. In Pinellas County, they're bracing for what's expected to be a record number of tourists after the spring break season. The sand and surf attract people from all over the country, but many are here from not just for the high tides and good vibes. One of the beachgoers says, "We enjoy the people, the scenery, the beach, and the Phillies." Yes, they're here for spring training as well. While Clearwater Beach is known for sunny, warm weather, today spring breakers are soaking up what most native Floridians would consider a chilly day at the beach. Yeah, it's not. It hasn't been exactly really warm. We're talking, mid upper 70s, possibly some low 80s. I think it was 80 today, but it has not been really warm. I believe they did record the water temperature at 74 degrees at Clearwater today. So I guess it's warming up, but
I don't know. It was pretty cold in the Charlotte Harbor today.
Yeah, well, it was 55 this morning.
Yeah. I know.
And I know you had like a field trip out there, so
Yeah.
I get that. But yeah, I mean, right now, I think we're still in the 70s, if I'm not mistaken. No, 68. 68. It's going to fall down to 57 tonight. And then tomorrow, we're back in the 80s. We're going to be 84, 85, 88. It's going to be 88 on Thursday? Damn.
Wow.
It's going to be hot when we go to the game.
Yeah.
So hold on a second. This has changed. Let me see what Lake Buena Vista has for next week. Ooh, next Monday is going to be the best option. It's going to be 86 degrees on Monday.
Okay.
But Tuesday, rain comes in. It's going to be shitty on Tuesday, and that's Universal Day.
And I've been through Universal on a rainy day. It's not.
It's going to drop. It's going to drop below 70, and it's going to stay in the low 70s the rest of the week.
Okay.
But Monday, if we go to a water park, that's the water park day. Is Monday.
Right.
So we'll have
And
to
that's
see.
the day we go up.
Yep.
Which is kind of iffy anyway.
That is, you're right. That is the day we go up. It's expected to rain Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The rain Thursday and Friday, obviously, is last 2 days.
Yeah.
So it's gonna suck. That's I knew the weather would change. I knew it would change. The temperature hasn't changed, but the forecast for rain has changed.
We can try to do water park on Monday, but
Yeah, I think we wait and see. I mean, I get it. We don't need to go ahead and rush into anything. But we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see what's going on. Oh man. You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm looking forward to spring break getting out of here. Just if it gets rained out, whatever. We get rained out. That's fine. We're gonna be it's somewhere different, somewhere. Well, I wouldn't say better. It's just somewhere away from here. We just need to go ahead and take a break. All right, listen. We got an angry dog.
I don't know what her deal is.
I don't know what her deal is either. This is what I was afraid of. I was afraid it was going to be
She's all
something
right
like
as long
that.
as I'm holding her. So
Yeah. Well, we have a show to do.
I can do the show and hold her at the same time.
I'm sure you can. All right, we're going to go ahead and take a break. We got 2 songs here, about 4 minutes apiece. Give it 8 minutes. Then we got a bit. So, give it about 10 minutes. Top of the hour. Come on back. We got more show coming up right after this. Don't go anywhere.
Off to grab a beer. We'll be right back after this.
Tired of lugging around big bags of pet food and litter? Get it delivered. Chewy.com delivers everything your pets need right to your door.
Oh, yeah. No problem, Karen. It's only 100 degrees out here. I'll carry these heavy boxes to your door while you just stare at me and don't offer to help. Thanks a bunch.
They ship all your favorite brands of dog food.
Yeah, make sure you get the 50-pound bag, especially since you live on the 3rd floor of an apartment building. Always wanted my spirit animal to be Stephen Hawking.
Cat food.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Well, I guess except for the lady on Elm Street who's got like 30 fucking cats. That place smells like a porta potty and Little Caesars had sex.
Litter.
No, that's fine. I'll carry a 100-pound package of cat litter that always leaks all over my goddamn truck. You gonna sweep it out? No, you're not. Who needs 100 pounds of cat litter, Karen? I mean, are you shitting in the box too?
Toys and treats. All at amazing prices.
Or you can go down the street to Walmart and get it for half the price. It's on aisle 11 behind the little blonde kid yodeling.
Plus, you get fast, free shipping.
And if you're me, you also get a fast-free herniated disc at a job that doesn't offer insurance. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's exactly how it happens. Harry Potter style. Boximus Fudimus, and a package just appears. I guess they didn't get the footage of me carrying that heavy-ass thing to your front door. Things just don't appear out of thin air, Karen. You know, I have to freebase Icy Hot because of this job.
With Chewy.com, you don't have to break a sweat or the bank.
No, I'm the one breaking the sweat, Karen. I'm the one breaking the sweat. You know, maybe stop collecting rescue pets like they're baseball cards. And another thing, I got a complaint the other day from a guy that said his dogs got into the food. Yeah? Well, they weren't locked up. What do you want me to do? Put the food on the fucking roof, Darren? I was this close to leaving the trailer kibbles and bits to the pound. You know, and another thing, don't be that I should have gotten it yesterday guy. Or the, oh, that's all you have for me today? Look, I can show you the email guy. And worst of all, if I carry 3 heavy-ass boxes to your front door, don't ask me to put it in the garage, because it ain't fucking happening. Thank you for the delivery. I was just too lazy. Can you even blame me? FedEx man. Thank you for the box of stuff. Hope it wasn't too rough. Created this, that's tough. FedEx man. Eat shit, Karen. Fast free shipping, huh? More like fast free shitting, bitch.
We're back to the best show you have never heard of. That's the Charles Richardson Show.
See, now I feel bad about the Walmart Plus guy that has to deliver our food.
Well,
It doesn't have to be delivered 3 flights of stairs.
I was gonna say we're not ordering the 50-pound bag of dog food either.
Yeah, we're not Karens either.
We're not ordering, 100 pounds of cat litter. Yes, I do order from Chewy,
Yes.
but it's never anything huge.
813-699-5353. Yeah, we're back. It's one of those days. Even the dogs have the Mondays.
I'm sorry. I had her quiet during the break, and then she started barking again.
Yeah, because we're starting to talk again. And it's like, well, how dare you talk? And you think I'm not gonna bark? Oh, fuck you! I'll bark if I want to.
Well, She wants to chew right now, so I got some chew toys
So
in here.
damn it, then let her chew. I mean, fucking chew, dog. Don't bark, chew. Anyway. Crocs have invaded Disney Springs. They have a whole new selection of Crocs. Not sure if you're interested in that.
I like some Crocs. I can't wear them to work anymore, though, so that's kind of a bummer.
Yeah, that's true. But you like wearing them, though, overall.
Yeah, I wear them like on the weekends and stuff.
Yeah.
They've gotten expensive, though.
Well, I think Crocs have always been expensive, haven't
No.
they? At Disney,
They
have.
used to be like 30, $40. Now they're like 80.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So I don't buy them very often. The last pair that I got, actually, my mom gave me because she accidentally bought the wrong size. So she's like, here, you can have them.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I don't know whether to trust this page or not. This page, the Facebook page called Upcoming Movies, they're giving like a lot of like sequels that are coming out and stuff like that. But I don't know if I trust this page at all. They're talking about a Now You See Me 3. They're talking.
I thought I heard something about that.
They're talking about Matthew Lillard as returning as Shaggy in a new Scooby-Doo movie.
I'm sorry, but I have got to go. I will be right back. It
Okay.
hit me suddenly.
Okay. And then they have this Harry Potter and the Cursed Child that's supposed to star the original 3 of Harry Potter. I don't know what to think of this because honestly, I don't know if I can believe these. Because I haven't seen anything like in real news come out of this. Because I'm kind of see. I mean, if anybody can give me any insight on this, it's a Facebook page called Upcoming Movies. I mean, that's pretty much cut and dry, and it's releasing. It's giving us heads up on all these movies that are supposed to be coming out, but I don't see anything in the regular news of any of these coming out. So I really don't know what to believe if this is true or not. But we'll see. I mean, we'll see what's going on. Yesterday, by the way, was National Mario Day. And the only reason why it was a Mario Day is because March, M-A-R, and then the 10 spelled Mario. If you take a look at it, if you like iron it all out, it's Mario. So kind of cute. Again, not really a holiday. Don't even think anybody really cared. But that's it was a Mario Day. And my son went ahead and did another Lego car race on Friday. Didn't win this time. There was more competition there. But definitely, it's definitely a bi-weekly thing. We definitely want to do that. So, anywho, let me see here. We got some memes from Karen. I want to say thank you for Karen for going ahead and getting us some memes. Not a whole ton of them, but still, every little bit helps. And we appreciate that. So let me go ahead and... Well, it'd be nice if I went ahead and got to the right page now, wouldn't it? Yeah! So here we go. Actually, probably should wait till Leslie gets back. Had to take an extra break with a break, you know what I'm saying? John says, don't trust anything on that fake book. Well, and that's what I'm trying to think. I don't know if it is fake or not. I mean, some of these things sound pretty realistic. Like, I know there's another Sonic movie coming out. I know that. But these other ones, Now You See Me 3, with the Four Horsemen, the magic show, and a Mario movie, the second Mario movie that's going to come out in like 2 years. I just don't see it. I just don't see it happening. They're even saying I Am Legend Chapter 2. I don't think that's happening either. So it's just kind of weird where it's like, why post something like that that's fake? And I guess it's all clickbait, really. I do know one thing, and this is not from that site. I do know one thing. They were talking about doing a real life animation, not animation, but a Aladdin 2, the live remake with Will Smith, and because of the Oscar slapping incident or Academy Award slapping it, whatever the hell award show it was, they decided to pull back on that. I mean, Aladdin made $1 billion. I mean, that's not something you just go ahead and like just throw away. That's $1 billion. And I know it wasn't that much to make. I mean, listen, even if you spent $500 million, because you know Will's going to demand a lot of money. These other people, you have no idea who they are from, but they did a great job. But like the live remake of Aladdin. Let me see here. Yeah, the live remake of Aladdin. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, I've never heard of any of these. Like Aladdin and Jasmine, Menema Sound, and Naomi Scott. I have never heard of them. Never heard of any of them. Never heard of Jafar, Marwan Karnji. Never heard of any of these people. But they did, I thought they did a really good job. The budget for that was $183 million. $183 million, and you grossed in box office worldwide of $1.054 billion. Almost $1.1 billion, which is almost a full $1 billion in profit. I mean, it's crazy. $1 billion to do that. And the only real big star you had was Will Smith. But I'm telling you, the guy that played Aladdin, the lady that played Jasmine, and Jafar character, I think were top notch. Like Menema Sound, who the hell was he before Aladdin? Let's see here. Filmography. He played in Ordinary Days, and that was his first movie. Then he played Aladdin 2 years later. Aladdin was his second deal. I think he did a great job. Oh, he did have some roles in television. But nothing that would just throw you out of the water. But yeah, that's Mena, who played Aladdin. Now, Naomi Scott sounds a little bit more familiar. She went ahead and played Jasmine, Princess Jasmine. She was in the Power Rangers, apparently, in 2017. But you don't know her from anything else. The 33, The Martian, Life Bites. Never heard of that before. I mean, she wasn't much of anyone, to be honest with you. But she did an awesome job in Aladdin. You don't go ahead and throw away a $1 billion movie like Aladdin just because somebody decided to bitch slap Chris Rock. And that's what they're doing. And Disney's walking away from having Will Smith as the genie.
Really?
I need you to stop blowing into the microphone, please.
I'm sorry.
Okay, that was annoying as fuck.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I didn't do it on purpose.
So, yeah, they were talking about doing a live action Aladdin 2, but they're stepping away. They were thinking about replacing him with somebody else, namely The Rock. And they just said, forget it. We're just not even going to make. We're just not even going to make a second one. Just forget about it. So, and that's cool. That's cool. I think it really doesn't just need a second one. To be honest with you, it doesn't need a second one. The Jafar guy, I can't pronounce him. Marwan Kenzari. He's a Dutch actor from the Netherlands. You didn't really hear much about him either. The Last Days of Emma Blank, whatever that is, Loft, Rabbit, Blackout, Wolf, Accused, Reckless, Ben-Hur, I guess, is one. The Mummy. Okay, that I know. You know, and then Aladdin. I mean, that's really all you heard. But he did. I think he did a great job as Jafar. A lot of people really thought he wasn't that ruthless. I think he was good. I really think he was good. He was good. He was also, I think, more realistic and political. I think, honestly, I would have rooted for him, really, if you really wanted to know my thinking. I think he made a much better argument for Sultan than the cartoon version. Cartoon version just looked like he was vindictive. He just wanted to go ahead and scrape his way into the throne. This one here, it's like, listen, I can be much better. You're weak. You're letting these other power. I mean, there was actually a little storyline to the Agrabah's, like, you know, defense system and politics. I mean, I know it probably went into a little bit deeper, and I know a lot of people are going to say, well, Disney was woke, and they're making the woman powerful and stuff like that. And when you're in Agrabah, it was not has anything to do with the woman. It's all the men, which I get. I mean, let's be realistic. In the Middle East, the women have nothing. They have no say whatsoever. And this was in the Middle East. And if Disney went that road, you know there would be uproars. They'd be up. Oh my God, you're putting you're basically dethroning women's rights. You're blah blah blah, and you're against the woman and this and that. Well, this is not supposed to be America. This is the Middle East. We're making a movie about a sultan. We're making a movie in the desert, Saudi Arabia.
But people don't want to hear that story.
Well, that's too tough shit. Tough shit, honestly. I'm tired of people having to be spoon-fed and pleased. Honestly. Karen is making some comments here. Says, so, because no big names will have part in it. Okay, I get it. Will Smith was bought out years ago. And then she says, I wish they would do a poll to show the age groups going and seeing these movies, because I bet the majority is the newer generations. Well, I bet they would be.
Yeah, it's well, I don't know. Because I think that a lot of the parents want to go see the movies that they saw when they were kids as a live action.
Yeah, but they're also trying to share they're also trying to share Aladdin with the new kids too, with the new ones, the new generation. And I think that was part of the reason why they went ahead and did a live action, is because, hey, listen, we need to remake this for the new generation anyway.
Yeah.
You know, and we need somebody as funny as Robin Williams, or at least trying to be as funny. I mean, let's face it. Will Smith did the genie as Will Smith, not as Robin.
Right.
And I think he did a fine job. Am I going to say I like him better than Robin?
The fact that he
No.
was still blue, even though it was live action, was a little off-putting. But
and that's fine. I don't care if he was blue. You heard the song "I'm Blue." Come on, it's fine. But Disney walking away from that, I think, is a little. I don't know.
I think it needed a sequel anyway.
Yeah,
so I'm not worried about it.
I think it was fine. I think if they were really desperate, they'd find a way around Will Smith. It's been a couple of years. Will's back to work. I think we can let bygones be bygones. I don't think anybody really cares anymore, really. You know, so he's not invited to the Academy Awards ever again. Big fucking whoop. You know, Disney needs to step out of the box and just like, listen, he's a big name, still a big name. He's always going to be a big name. Does the guy need to work? Probably not. But, you know, he wants to. He'll work. Just like I think if they're going to ever do a Pirates movie again, they need to get down to the fucking drawing board, and they need to go back and get Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
You know, get Johnny Depp.
He made those movies.
Yeah. So let's stop this bullshit. Disney, go apologize. Say, listen, dude, we're sorry that your girlfriend shitted on you or something like that. And we just jumped the gun because, you know, we're a fucking corporation, and, you know, we don't want to seem, you know, we have a lot of pressure on both sides. Some people think we're woke. Some people think we're not. And we're trying to keep everybody happy because we're Disney.
And the thing about that, too, is they burned him, and he was really into that character.
Oh, yeah.
He had been known to show up at the parks as Jack Sparrow.
Yes.
And interact with guests and stuff.
Disney needs to get down on their hands and knees, unzip his fly, and blow him. Honestly, that's what he deserves right now. You need to get down on... Listen, Iger, you need to get down on your hands and knees, and you need to find Jack Sparrow, and you need to give him a bloody blowjob. Okay? Honestly, that he deserves that from us. From Disney. Excuse me, not us. From Disney. It just... You're right, he made that movie. And this is one of the better actors that are out there. Johnny Depp, when he plays a character, no matter how freakish it is...
He can play any character, too.
I know. You don't go ahead and let an all-star person like that just slip away. You got to have you got to back him up somehow.
Well, and the thing is, Disney really jumped the gun on everything because as soon as she made accusations, they were like, nope, we're dropping them.
They're thinking about the company.
But they didn't give... I would say, okay, don't drop them right away. Let's hear this out. Let's see if this ends up being true. If it's not true, then we can continue to work with them. But they just... Nope, we're dropping them.
No, they jumped the gun because I guess they felt, listen, we're under already heavy scrutiny. And wasn't Dickwad the CEO back then? I mean, wasn't he that fucknuts, whatever his name is?
Yeah, Chappie.
But yeah, Chappie. Wasn't he the CEO back then?
Yeah, but still,
President Fuckwad.
I don't know. It's just like these. It's not just Disney though. It's like. Anybody gets accused of anything, and it's like, nope.
You getting the hammer? Yeah.
Blacklisted, can't do anything.
I don't think he's blacklisted.
No, but they took him out of this huge franchise that he made.
He did. I just think Disney needs to go ahead and say I'm sorry, and listen. It was a political move that we screwed up in. We acted too hastily. We need you more than you need us. Please come back to the drawing board. Let's make another Pirates movie. Mm-hmm. Or maybe they're done with the Pirates franchise. I mean, honestly, what more can they really do with Pirates? They made like 9 movies on that, didn't they?
I don't know. I haven't seen the last couple because...
Yeah, it's gotten old.
Going.
Yeah, it just got old.
The first, I think it was like the first 4 that I've seen. Those were good.
Yeah.
When they got to the one where they had to collect the mermaid tear.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
That one was a little...
That was it.
Much for me. And... So I didn't really watch anymore after that one.
Curse of the Black Pearl, that was the first. Dead Man's Chest, At World's End, On Stranger Tides, and Dead Men Tell No Tales. So it's 5 movies. They've all had different directors, different 2 sets of different screenwriters. But Jerry Bruckheimer was always the producer. He was the man. 2003, 2006, 2007, 2011, and 2017. I think that's it, really. I think we're done. I mean, it really kind of got like just... It's really worn out its welcome, if you know what I mean.
Well, and that's what they do with these movies is they're like, oh, this is a really good movie. Let's make a sequel. And then they keep making them and making them and making them until the point where it's like nobody wants to watch this anymore because it's retelling the same shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Untitled 6th film. Let's see. Anything here? Blah, 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 blah. On February 2023, Orlando Bloom had expressed interest in returning to the franchise in March. Keira Knightley explained to Entertainment Tonight while she
I had a thing for Orlando Bloom.
She would not make a return. What about Elizabeth Swann nightly joking when asked if she would rejoin the crew, also commenting on her character sailed away in brilliant style. Bruckheimer was also still interested in potentially bringing back Depp to the saga, and June Depp was reportedly open to returning to the series if the project proves worthwhile. So I think they may have gotten on civil terms.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Because if Depp, back June of last year, if he, at that point in time, that's way after the whole sex scandal was, or the whole scandal was going on. If he was open to returning to the series, then I think Disney's got all the momentum right there. As long as it's worthwhile, he says. Now, I would think, listen, Elizabeth Swann coming back. I mean, if you have Orlando Bloom coming back, you have to have Keira.
Yeah, because they
you
were
can't have
together.
you can't have one or not the other.
Well, no, because they had a few movies with her or without him.
But that's fine. But if you have Orlando Bloom, you know Keira has to be there, because if she sailed away, I think what happened in the end is she actually sailed with Orlando, with the fucking Davy Jones crew.
Yeah.
So she's like, she can only come back like once every 5 years or 10 years or something like that.
Right.
So I don't know. It's like, they should. If they're going to do anything, they should do it soon. But honestly, I think it's fine. I think it's fine that how they left it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all that they've been reported. Depp, Bloom, and Knightley was the only ones that were reported at either coming or going. With nothing of Jeffrey Rush coming back as Barbossa or any of the other ones. So, but 5 films, I think that's fine. Don't make this into a Fast and the Furious where you're making 75 films. It's got to stop. I mean, at some point in time, all the gold is done and the rum is gone.
Honestly, I think that the only ones that make sense to have that many sequels are ones based on a book like Harry Potter or something like that, where you're finishing out the series that was already written in a book.
Yes. And they're talking about, and I don't know if there was a book made on this, but they're talking about bringing back Harry Potter with the original 3. Harry Potter and the Cursed Child.
That is a book.
It is. Okay, good.
That was actually written by J.K. Rowling. But I think it's going to be a TV series, if I'm not a movie.
Played by J.K. Rowling. Cursed Child full movie. Is there a Harry Child in the Cursed Child movie? Discussions of a Cursed Child movie are currently speculative. As of now, a Harry Potter and the Cursed Child movie has not been confirmed. J.K. Rowling and Warner Brothers have both denied that a movie would ever happen. Okay, so it looks like it's more of like a play, and of course a book, of course. But yeah, this is not any type of movie. This is a book. I think it turned into a play though.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
Yeah, it was a Broadway play, actually.
The biggest revelation in Harry Potter and the Cursed Child that Lord Voldemort had a daughter with Bellatrix, who is named Delphine. Ooh. Who is Draco Malfoy's boyfriend?
Girlfriend, you mean?
No, it said boyfriend.
That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't either. Anyway. So they're talking about, obviously we've seen like the prequel. Well, we haven't seen it, but we know of the prequel, which is the Fantastic Beasts series. And that's like, what happened before Harry Potter and stuff like that. I never got into it, though. I don't think we ever got into it.
I tried to watch the first one. I've tried to watch it several times.
Yeah.
And it's one of those movies that I can't stay awake through.
Which means it sucks.
I don't know if it sucks. It's just, it takes a while to get to the point.
Well, it is what it is.
And then I end up falling asleep before they get to the point.
Yeah. Let's get to the goddamn point. Come on. What the hell's going on?
Like, I'm like, okay, there are these creatures. They're chasing the creatures around. Okay. This guy, and then they're doing magic. Okay. And then I fall asleep somewhere in there.
And then movie's over.
I wake up, and there's some battle going on. And I'm like, how did we get here?
Oh, God. All right, let's get the memes here. Let's break up the monotony here. Once again, thanks, Karen, for sending out the memes. Man laughing while drinking his wine, and the caption says, "Why do loan places get so mad when you don't pay them back? You knew I was broke when I came in here." Okay, that's just wrong. So there's a McDonald's picture with the middle blanked out.
It looks like there's a pole.
Yeah, there's a pole. So it's got like, you have to see it. Basically,
like
it says
post.
it's order ahead with the app, and then with the post in front of it, it takes out the A and it's order ahead with the app.
I wouldn't want to order it from McDonald's.
Not from McDonald's, no. It's Kermit the Frog looking at the screen. Hate when older people say, "You're too young to be tired." All right, Margaret, you're too old to be alive, but here we are. And finally, here's a lady drinking a bottle of moonshine or vodka, something definitely there. And the caption reads, "Sometimes I like to use my empty liquor bottles as water bottles just to keep the neighbors guessing." I agree. That would make sense. And there are your memes for today, Monday.
Well, and it looks like
March
she's
11th.
pregnant, too.
No, I think that's just a beer belly.
You think?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Anyway.
I mean, let's take a closer look here. Hey, she's kind of got the round belly going on. But maybe it's all that water she's drinking. You know, water. Wink. Wink.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. No, it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me there, if you know what I'm saying there, Margaret. 813-699-5353. Yesterday, Barbie turned 65 years old. Happy birthday to Barbie. I don't think they won anything last night. And if they did, it wasn't really publicized. But Barbie, 65 years old.
Well, they were all bent out of shape because what's her name, who played Barbie in the
Margot
movie,
Robbie
didn't get nominated.
Oh, she didn't get nominated at all?
No.
That's fucking crazy.
But America Ferrera did, and I think she won.
Yeah, I got to take a look at that. 2024
And the director didn't get nominated either, the female director, and they were calling stink about that too.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, let's take a look here. Wikipedia winners. Best Picture went to Oppenheimer. Best Director Christopher Nolan for Oppenheimer. Best Picture, Barbie was nominated for Best Picture. Best Actress, we got Emma Stone with Poor Things, Annette Bening, Lily Gladstone, Sandra Huller, and Carey Mulligan. Best Supporting Actress, America Ferrera. Yeah, she's there.
Did she win?
No, she did not.
Oh, okay, she didn't win.
Let's see. Best Original Screenplay, nobody cares. Yeah, Barbie didn't really get... Ryan Gosling was nominated as Ken. Yeah, that is a slap in the face.
That's why they made a stink about it, because the whole movie was about girl power and the female, empowerment and everything, and then Ken gets nominated.
Yeah.
And even he was saying, I don't want this award because I feel that the women should be nominated as well.
Yeah. Yeah, Barbie only got one award, and that was the best it was the best song.
And that's not even that good of a
What
song.
was I made for? It wasn't. And Billie Eilish, obviously, and Finesse O'Connell, the one that accepted that.
Right.
It should have been I'm Just Ken, because that was nominated too. Oh, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny was nominated for an award for Best Original Score. Like,
soundtrack.
Yeah. I guess they had some pretty good music with Indiana Joneses. They do pretty good. But yeah, nothing at all with Barbie. But they did make out, I think, in the Academy Awards, or there was the other SAG Awards or something that was done earlier.
Maybe.
But
People's Choice?
People's Choice Awards. There you go.
I know that was recent.
Yeah, People's Choice Awards. That's right. And I honestly think this Academy that they do this shit, I think they're a bunch of freaking hypocrites. I really do. The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Science. What science is this? Nothing. There's no science in this crap. Will Smith did renounce his resignation of the Academy with his bitch slap of Chris Rock. There's 18 branches of the Academies. You got actors, casting directors, cinematographers, costume designers, directors, documentary executives, film editors, makeup artists, and hair. I guess that's the science right there, makeup. Marketing, public relations, music, producers, production, short film, sound, visual effects. There you go. I was like, where the hell is the science in this shit? Anyway. I just think, you not to have one of the biggest films, not to have the lead actress be even nominated, I just think just basically dumbs down any credibility whatsoever with these awards. I mean, I already think the award shows are full of shit anyway, but that just brings down any credibility that I see, any type of relevance. Because if you don't have one of the biggest movies that are there, you don't have the best, you don't have the actual lead actress playing the lead role, then just what the fuck is this all about? What is it all about? There's definitely something wrong. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
There's something wrong there. And this is one of the biggest movies in 2023. And you mean to tell me that we're not going to have Margot Robbie in there? Why was she there? Because she was there.
Yeah.
Why was she there? Why did she even get an invite? I mean, I don't get it.
So she could accept Best Picture if they want it?
Yeah, so she could accept going up there with Ryan Gosling or something. Maybe she made an appeal. I don't know. It just really sucks. Hey, before we get into Disney news, because we have a few things with Disney. The SAT exam, no longer is bubbling in answers with the number 2 pencil. Get this. The test is going fully digital. I mean, it's already news that if you do a digital voting system, it's going to be screwed. Just imagine how many perfect scores we're going to get now.
Well, here's the other end of the problem. Is that some people do not do well with a computer-based test.
But the thing is, with you have to be good with computers nowadays. You have to be. I mean, you're brought up. I mean, look at Stefan in 2nd and 3rd grade. He's got a tablet or a freaking computer that he's doing his work on.
I know.
I mean, no, there's no. You have to be good at a computer.
But here's the thing. As, you know, when we met with Stefan's teacher the other day, as she was saying, they're on the computer, they don't read the question first and then go back and look for the answer. They just skim through everything and pick an answer. They don't actually pay attention to what is actually being asked.
But the thing can still be done the same with an SAT back in the original day. You still have a multiple choice. You can still tree everything in. You can still guess it.
Here's the thing. If you have a paper test, you're more likely to read over the question, then go back into the passage and look for the answer. And some of the questions in the SAT are like that, where you have a passage that you have to read, and then you
It's the same
find the
thing,
answer
though.
in the passage.
But it's the same thing. You're still just the only difference is it's instead of being on paper, it's on a computer. You still have the passage there.
But the thing is that
I'm not getting the difference, except it's on a computer screen.
Because it has to do with the way that your mind sees it.
Okay.
So when you look at, you've got stapled together pieces of paper, you can go, okay, this is all the passage. I'm going to skip past this for now. Let's look at the question. And then if I don't know the answer, I can look back to the passage, see where the answer is. But if you're on a computer screen, you scroll past that whole passage and you just get to the questions, it's not as likely that you're going to scroll back up and look at it.
I think it differently. I think it's different. What if the passage is on the same screen?
Seen it. I have seen it in classrooms, especially with the kids that I work with, which some of them are extremely intelligent. But the thing is, they do better if they have a paper test in front of them than they do if they have it on a computer screen.
Well, that's the way it is. It's going forward. Say goodbye to the number 2 pencil. Starting Saturday, students in the U.S. will begin taking the college admissions exam online, whether it be on a personal laptop or tablet, or one administered by their school at a designated in-person test and sites, which I really hope they do. At least they have some control over it.
Well, yeah, I mean, what's to keep them from looking up answers, too?
Exactly. On top of gaining time, well, it is going to be timed still.
Yeah, but, I mean, who's to say they're not on Google and everything?
True.
Because some of the questions aren't based on, a passage that you have to read. Mm-hmm. They're based on other things, math problems, whatever. You're only supposed to have so much.
So test takers will actually get an hour back. So instead of 3 hours, it'll now only take 2 hours. It will feature shorter reading passages instead of longer text, as well as a digital tool option like a calculator to facilitate a smoother experience. The digital SAT is expected to cover the same concept as the paper version, but the format will be different. The College Board, the nonprofit that develops and administers the SAT, says the new exam will adopt a multi-stage adaptive design. That means its test sections of reading, writing, and math will both be divided into 2 equal-length, separately timed modules. And the questions in the second module will be given based on how the test taker performed on the first module. Interesting.
So basically, if you suck at the first part, then they're just not even going to give you the second part.
The College Board stresses that this format will tailor each question to a test taker's abilities while making it practically impossible to share answers. It notes there won't be disadvantages or lower scores on the test's 1,600-point scale just because the second module had an easier set of questions. It is likely good news for the more than 1.9 million students who took the SAT last year, an increase from the 1.7 million from the class of 2022 who took the exam.
So they're gonna. So I was wrong.
They're gonna
They're
still
going to
give
give
the
you
second
easier
part.
questions
Yes.
on the second part.
Yes.
So shouldn't that lower your score? I would think it would.
I think it should. But it sounds like they got some type of sliding scale going on there.
See, I don't feel like that's fair.
Well, they're trying to give everybody the participation trophy, apparently.
But this is getting you into college. This is proving whether or not you're ready to go to college. This shouldn't be a sliding scale or participation trophy.
Yeah, I
type
got
of thing.
an issue with the second module. How it is relevant to the first module. Shouldn't be a question, should be a question. You know what I'm saying? Multi-stage adaptive design. That's what so this means that test sections of reading writing will be divided, and the questions in the second module will be given based on how the test taker performed in the first module.
So if you score really low in the first module, then they give you easier questions in the second module, then you're not proving that you know anything.
I think that will have a play in the outcome of the score. It's like,
I thought it said that it would not reflect on the score.
It notes there won't be disadvantages or lower scores on the test 1,600-point scale just because the second module had an easier set of questions. Hey, I don't know about that.
Doesn't that sound like they're still going to give you this same score?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
So so you're going to see a bunch of higher scores. Hey, I don't like that. I get it if you're going to go ahead and redirect certain questions instead of question 5, 6, and 7. Now it's question 9, 8, and 10. So that way you can't share answers or anything like that. I get that.
Or if maybe they change the wording of a question, but it's still asking the same thing.
But that could also be...
Well, no, because some people understand things if it's worded differently. Like, I used to have to give the VPK assessments at the end of the year every year. And the way that those questions were worded, half the kids got them wrong because they were just so weird, the way that they worded everything. And you had to read it word for word.
Yeah, I get it.
So the wording of a question, the way that it's presented, can make a difference in how you understand it and whether or not you get it right.
I'm over here taking a look, too, at the IQ. I don't even know why I'm looking at this, but I'm just checking to see, where I would be if it's so. Average is 90 to 109. Higher average is 110 to 119. Superior, 120, 129, 130, and above is very superior. It doesn't even classify genius. Yeah, that SAT test, I mean, I'm actually against it going digital because I think it's going to be manipulated, or it can be manipulated. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You got somebody that's really, really,
tech savvy.
Yeah, they can go ahead and hack in there and just I don't know. It has to be covered.
The
really
thing
good.
is, if they're not monitoring you, that was like the big thing. You had to go in on a Saturday. It was always on a Saturday, and you had to take the SAT, and they had these, this teacher at the front, and they were watching you this whole time. They had to make sure you didn't have any electronic devices, you were allowed a calculator, but it had to be a specific kind of calculator. I mean, it was very strict. How are they going to do that digitally?
I don't know.
Because people could just, okay, well,
I mean, unless they're tracking them and they're viewing their screen. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's the way. That's the only way I can think of is just have the screen, have the screen shared and have the person. But see, they could take it at home.
Right. That's where I'm like,
well,
I don't get this.
Yeah, it's a little bit on the I don't know.
And Google can answer just about every question in the world at this point.
Or Siri.
Yeah. Hey, Siri.
Diddy. I'm not a Siri person. I'm not an Apple person, so whatever. Okay, we're going to take our final break. We got good news coming up next. So stay where you are. Don't go anywhere, and we will be right back.
Wrapping up the show with Alyssa's good news after a short break.
This is an oldie. Thank you. I have to do a little flip here.
I am extraordinarily busy, sir.
I just wanted to ask about the chocolate. The lifetime supply of chocolate for Charlie. When does he get it?
He doesn't.
Why not?
Because he broke the rules.
What rules? We didn't see any rules, did we, Charlie?
Wrong, sir. Wrong. Under Section 37B of the contract signed by him, it states quite clearly that all offers shall become null and void if, and you can read it for yourself in this photostatic copy, I, the undersigned, shall forfeit all rights, privileges, and licenses herein and herein contained, etc., etc. Fax mentis incendium gloria culpum, etc., etc. Memo bis punitor delicatum. It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You stole fizzy lifting drinks. You bumped into the ceiling, which now has to be washed and sterilized, so you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Search The Charles Richardson Show.
All right, we are back. It is time to go ahead and get the favorite part of the show rolling, and that is the good news. And here to present it is Alyssa.
A baby that was completely paralyzed by a rare toxin was saved after a remedy was found 5,000 miles away.
Yeah.
A baby left completely paralyzed after being diagnosed with botulism was saved by a remedy found thousands of miles away in the U.S. The parents rushed their 6-month-old baby to the hospital in Birmingham, England, when he went floppy in the middle of the night. Their pediatrician had already told them to keep a close eye on the infant because he showed a lack of energy and unwillingness to eat. So when he became limp, they went straight to the hospital. But Thomas's condition initially stumped doctors. Everyone said just how strange Thomas was presenting and that his symptoms didn't match up, said Mom Alba. Thomas was eventually diagnosed with botulism, a toxin that can be found in dust, soil, and honey, which is why for decades doctors have advised parents not to give honey to babies under the age of 1, because it is known to sometimes contain botulism spores. He was transferred to intensive care where he was intubated and put into an induced coma. Seeing him like that was terrible. It was so frightening, Alba said in a statement. The next few days were horrendous for us. He was completely paralyzed and we didn't know if our little boy would wake up again. Dr. Amitav Parida, consultant pediatric neurologist, the first to suggest that it might be botulism, the disease caused by some toxin, which is also the chemical used in the product of Botox.
Ooh.
Only 20 cases of the condition, which can be deadly, have ever been reported in Britain. Dr. Parida said it was something none of them in the hospital had ever seen before, but laboratory tests confirmed they were right. In fact, it is so rare that staff at Birmingham Children's Hospital had to order the medicine to be rushed from California, the only place in the world that creates the human antitoxin. It traveled more than 5,000 miles in under 48 hours after rapid customs approval was given.
Jeez. Wow.
Thanks to the speedy delivery, Thomas received the antitoxin treatment needed to cure him in time. Thomas is now back at home and recovering well after being held in the hospital for another 5 weeks. Every day we saw some progress. It was such a relief for us, recalled Alba. Now he has regained most of his movement and is thriving with his family. Dr. Parida noted that like almost all cases of infant botulism, the source of the botulism could not be identified.
Well, hey, as long as they got the medication to go ahead and take care of him, that's on point right there.
Yeah.
Traveled almost at the speed of light, like Superman delivered it.
Right?
Good job.
It was like it was delivered by Amazon or something.
No, that's taking a little too far. The Amazon, I don't know. That's
I don't know. They've gotten better again.
Amazon Prime, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a
Amazon.
Prime delivery.
Yeah, it was one of those drone deliveries.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and X. You can follow us on Facebook and YouTube by searching The Charles Richardson Show. Like our page, share our page, and of course, like our channel and subscribe to our channel. It's free. On Twitter or X, however you want to do it now, we are under the tagline Mad Talk Show. You can also find us on Facebook Live every Monday and Wednesday on Just for Fun Radio. That's one of their pages on Facebook, or my personal profile under Charles Richardson. And of course, we're on several internet radio stations here and near and wide across the world and around the universe. Just make sure you go ahead and find us on any one of those, and make sure you tell your friends, because we need the listeners. We would like some listeners. We wouldn't mind some listeners. And, that about kind of does it. Well, there was, we had Disney to go over, but we wouldn't have time for it. It's all right. We'll lock it up for Wednesday. Wednesday is usually kind of that day too. They actually have new ears and new bags. It's a blue Hydrana loungefly. Yeah,
that's cute.
It is. It's kind of cool. They also have some Chex Mix now that's. Oh, there was one thing here. Real quickly, they're actually talking about modifying a elephant stem cell to regrow a woolly mammoth. This is like real life Jurassic Park shit going on here.
Why?
I don't know why, but it's like, don't do it. We don't need a woolly. We need
What are you gonna do with a woolly mammoth?
We need a Wookiee, not a woolly. We'll take a Wookiee.
Those things were bigger than elephants. They'll kill you.
Yeah, that's just no. Don't mess with that. Unless you're gonna make it into a park and then have woolly mammoths.
They went extinct millions of years ago for a reason. Just let them stay there.
Yeah, let them be stinked, please. We don't need no more. Honestly, when I saw that, I immediately thought of dinosaurs. I'm thinking, oh shit, we got a John Hammond now roaming into the room.
Right?
What can we do with these elephant stem cells? Let's make it into a woolly mammoth. Let's make it something that's so dangerous. Let's make it eat us. I don't think they'd ever do it, but it's like now it's like being
not even eat us. They step on us.
Yeah, that's true. Oh Lord. Okay. All right, that's going to do it. I just found out that my best friend got fired from the place I work at. That's sad. All right, well, listen, we're out of here. Have a great rest of your Monday. I'll be watching Raw, getting ready for WrestleMania in a couple of weeks. It's going to be fun. And we'll see you Wednesday. Hump Day edition coming up, 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you then. Take care.
Fly too high, get to see the light. Yeah, it's true, been there before. But now the sun don't hurt me. It blinded me permanently. Light.